Good morning, everyone. Back to the middle of another week. I actually can't believe it. It's it's just like flying by these days in September. We're already on the 9th. That's insane. So tomorrow we're a third of the way. And I have just seen an outrageous amount of dots. Like absolutely insane, but really, really impressive. I know I need to get a few more dots. But I had sunshine yesterday, so I went for a nice long walk slash run in the sun and it was so amazing. And I felt so great afterwards, getting some vitamin sun, getting some fresh air, getting a bit of a sweat on. So it felt really, really fantastic. And ready for another winter's day. The weather here is insane. It's like summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter. But as long as we get some rain, it's good. Keep our dams full. So let me know you here. Check in, swipe in, everybody. Day 3 of the week. I want to see those 3 out of 5s, or 3 out of 6, or 3 out of 7. We've had some of you do amazing, or have amazing dedication towards your flow practice, which is very exciting for me because the more you guys do, the more I can teach. I can start introducing all kinds of things. When I kind of know everyone is working on it and everyone is working on their recovery. So that's very exciting. Let me know you're here. We've still got quite a bit of time before we get started. So I hope you are all excited for another new day. Let me know how you're feeling. How are your bodies feeling? Are you guys getting your rest days in? Are you drinking enough water? Are you doing all the things to balance out your schedule? So remember, we said you want to see all the color dots on your schedules. We want to see you post about it on the Jeff Together group. We want to see what you've been up to and let us know how you're feeling. Everyone still seems like they're like full steam ahead. So that's very exciting. And people kind of topping off last week, topping it with this week, which is very cool. I had a conversation yesterday. Who was it? I forget now, but it's, just saying that don't look at other people's dots, right? Mind your own business. Don't look at other people's dots, support their dots, but your dots are what matters for you. So don't compare yourself, work on your own dots, look at your own progress. It's a day by day thing, it's a week by week thing. And you don't judge yourself, but you look at your own progress from your own progress and no one else's. Good morning, everyone. I see people are popping on here now. Good morning, Beverly Paulson. Roz, good morning. It's race day. Amazing. That's what I want to hear. Roz is at a 3 out of 5 and at flow. And that's the beautiful thing about flow is, yeah, there might be like a little bit of hard work here and there. But I really don't want you to think of flow as hard work. I want you to think of flow as a time of recovery, a time of healing and repair. So immediately when you move into practice with that mindset, it shifts the vibe. Hi Eva, good morning. Megan James will do flow later. Thank you for a beautiful session yesterday. Such a pleasure, Megan. Enjoy it later today. Eva, 3 out of 5, of course. Lorraine Handel, good morning. Nicole, race day, 3 out of 5, loving flow. Love it that you guys are here for your race days. It's absolutely appropriate to be doing your flow now, and you're getting a dot, and you get to chill out a little bit, hey? Hi, Alison. Yes, it was you, Alison, that I was speaking to. 3 out of 3, fantastic. Yes. So I was saying to Alison yesterday, it's quite overwhelming, I think, when you go onto that Jeff Together page, and it's just like post, 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 dots, 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 dots. And then obviously there's the overachievers in the group that are just like, yeah, getting an outrageous amounts of dots, which is fine, but that's their journey, right? So you're on your own journey. So what you need to be doing is looking at your September that you set out for yourself a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago now, right? You need to look at what you did in the first week that worked for you and what you did that didn't work for you, right? You could even write a little list down. And then this week is the opportunity to change that. So perhaps if you weren't enjoying HIIT and you were doing them in the evenings, do your HIIT in the morning, or vice versa, So we've got this structure around, we've got this framework of our plan, but then in between we get to change, because every day you're going to feel a little bit different, right? So we need to plan according to that. Amy, good morning. Good morning, legend. Blanche, nice to have you here. Kabibi, just did a guided run with Jono in my pool. Such a great workout, 3 out of 5. We'll go to Surrey session after this. Got my mojo back. I saw Jono's post suggesting that you do the guided runs in your pool. Guys, that is a level up. I don't know who of you have ever tried kind of running in or through water, or if you've done any kind of water sports. Personally, I can't really swim, so it's already a challenge for me. But I can only imagine that must be absolutely next level. Kabibi, tell us a little more. How did it go? Was it insane? Natalia, third session. My abs are not mine after DC this morning. Of course, I did not expect anything else from Turkey. Maybe I should catch up on that session. My abs are a little sore. I did a more advanced yoga practice with a teacher here in Hermanus yesterday, and she always kills me. But maybe I should double it up and get a little more ab work in today. Sunrise stretchers. Been running the past 2 mornings because it's been such lovely mornings, but today I need some stretching. Love having you here, Alison. I hope even though you're running in the mornings that you do your flow later on in the day, but 100%, with the sun coming up, perfect time to get out, get your guided runs on, and get outside, get some fresh air. You never know when the weather's going to turn, so definitely that's a great substitution. And of course, you can log that as well, Alison. Hey, Smitty, nice to have you join live today. Hi. Love your avatar. Looks exactly like you. Megan Thorpe, good morning. Lovely to have you here. Haley says, I was lazy, so I'm going to do flow before my one-on-one. Let's see how this goes. Third flow for the week. Happy hump day. Haley, welcome, welcome. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit lazy every now and then, right? And a flow is the perfect way to get your body moving regardless, because by the end of this, you won't feel lazy anymore, but you will feel relaxed, but awake. We said this week, our intention is to have a stable, calm, focused mind, right? So calmness does not equate to sleepiness, right? It's just a more connected space, a more connected way of being. So that you're not all frazzled and all over the show, which actually, when you kind of like this and you're hyped and you're like, cool, I've got so much energy, you're actually burning your energy a lot faster. So if you're just calm, cool, collected, you end up having a more sustainable source of energy that can take you through your entire day, instead of kind of like busting it out until 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, have lunch, and then you're dead, right? So just taking it a lot easier. It's about the marathon. It's not a race. It's about kind of the journey. It's not the destination. You guys know what I'm saying. So yeah, well done for being here, Haley. Lovely to have you. Let me check out time. Lots of time. We have Annalise, 3 out of 7, 9 out of 9 for the month so far. Amazing, Annalise. How are you feeling? How are you feeling after getting so many flows in? So stoked to see so many people get their flows in. Let me know how your body's feeling. What do you need more of? Where are you hurting? And then I can always try and bring a few extra stretches into the sequences. Rita Fortuyn, good morning. Pamela, thanks for the follow yesterday, and lovely to see you here this morning. Nice to see you at so many flows. Chantal, another 3 out of 5, fantastic. Kabibi, here's the lowdown. Guided run in pool. I fell all over the place, but I did get hot and sweaty. Get some tanning in too, and have to work on coordination. I mean, I think it's the most brilliant idea I've heard of in a while. I'm definitely going to try. We don't have a pool at home, we have a dam, and it's a bit either rocky or slimy at the bottom, so I'm not sure I'll be doing it in the dam. But if I can find a friend with a pool somewhere, I am there. I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea. For those of you who have pools at home or access to a pool, go do your guided runs in the pool. Let us know how it goes. Turleen will be good morning, 3 out of 3. Beverly Paulson, 3 out of 5. Carmelita, 3 out of 5. Guys, this makes me so happy. Zalna, 3 out of 6. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really just really so nice to see all of you here and seeing you get your recovery in. I'm sure you're feeling a lot better for it. We have a bit of a niggle in my lower back this morning after attempting a full 10 in turkey session, but let's stretch this out. Madness, Adele, getting a 10 in one of those sessions. I'm sure you did it justice. I'm sure you feel really strong and pumped after that. Let's do a little bit of a release now. So what's really important during the sessions is the breath. Right? So we need the breath, to feed oxygen to our body, but our breath also has a direct effect on our nervous system, right? And we want to move into our parasympathetic nervous system, which is then the state in which our nervous system tells the rest of our body that it's safe to relax, that it can start sending or spending kind of time and energy on parts of the body that aren't like what we need to be in fight, flight, or freeze. Okay, so then it can actually go into cellular repair, it can go into digestion, it can go into detoxing, which are all processes that kind of get put on the side when we're in a stress state, so when we're anxious. Gut health, obviously one of the most important things in our body, I'm sure most of you know. And so a healthy digestive system really is so vital to a thriving life. All right, guys, 5 minutes to go. I've got my Jeff swag on today because it's Swag Wednesdays, and it's perfect because it's cold. So I get to keep my socks on for a little while this morning. And of course, as you guys know, we have our September race coming on. We'll go this side. You can see the swag that we've got. You can order it online from the website. Get your socks. Anyone who has socks knows how amazing these socks are. I absolutely love these tank tops. I wear it all the time. It's the nicest fabric. And yeah, with our September race coming up, that's supporting the organization that helps and supports children with clubfoots. And so September race will involve us trying to get 6,000 steps in 60 minutes. Order your swag now, order your swag for the race, find all the Jeffers in your area to do that together. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's such a wonderful cause. We're looking to raise 100,000 Rand. So it's free to enter, get the family involved. All the kids need a race number. All the partners need a race number. All the parents need a race number. Cousins, friends, colleagues, get them involved. It's a beautiful cause. If everyone signs up, there's the option to donate. If everyone donates 10 Rand, I mean, how quickly will we get there? So check that out. That's also all the info you need is on the website. I'm sure you guys have already seen quite a few people post their race numbers. I got mine yesterday. So I'm very excited. I still need to loop in a few people on my side to join me for that run/walk. I'll see. Maybe I get more steps in if I just power walk, because then my running, my strides are longer. So then I'm going to have to run further. So if I just power walk, short little steps, then I'll get my 6,000 steps in. Who else is coming on this morning? I'm babbling a whole lot of nonsense today, but it's so nice to have all of you here. I love these morning chats. So let me know how you guys are doing. Ask me any questions you have. Let me know what you're up to, what is exciting, what is feeling great, what are you really enjoying about the September challenge? How do you think you're going to feel after September? How are we going to top September with October? I have no idea, but I have no doubt that John and them have something up their sleeve. Catherine Collins, missed yesterday, went to Bosbach. Amazing flowers, but here today and after Dirty this morning. Wow, need your station. Catherine Collins, I know I was speaking to a friend who actually lives up in Vredendal. So for those of you who don't know, Vredendal is up near the west coast. It's about 300 kilometers from Cape Town. And the flowers up there are absolutely insane this year. I've just seen so many posts and pictures. Flip, I wish I could get out there. Maybe I'm trying to make an effort to get there. But welcome, Catherine, and I'm glad that you're able to join us this morning. Hi, Renata, 3 out of 5. We've got a 3 out of 7 for Lorna PSC. Hi, Lorna, lovely to have you here this morning. I hope you well. Hope you had a nice night's sleep last night. Aiden, first live session this week. Woo! Nice to have you here, Aiden. We need the gents to represent. Mel, stiff calves from Litz. Ooh, let's see if we can try and release those a little bit through some of the movements today, Mel. Antoinette, got your name right. Yay! Good morning, lovely to have you here. Megan van der Werfen, Pat Govender, 3 out of 5. Of course, Pat, you have been so dedicated. And we've got Kim Woodburn, Wendy Wilson. Shu just finished Surrey and Jay's Test Me Tuesday. Woo, Wendy, were you obviously catching up from yesterday? I heard yesterday was absolutely insane. So well done and welcome for your bit of relaxation time, release time. Hi everyone, Tarina here as promised. Tarina, well done for being here. You will thank yourself. You will thank yourself. To anyone who is completely new here, welcome to the sunrise stretches. We are here every day at 7 a.m. All you're catching up. Mobility, movement, recovery, that's what these sessions are about. Let's get going. We're going to release the body this morning. Full body release, nice stretches. And yeah, look after yourselves. Welcome, welcome. Let's get going. All right. Let me get all my things here. I'm going to stay in my socks for a little while because it is very cold. And it's Swag Wednesday, so maybe I stay in the whole session. Let's come to lie down on our backs, guys. So bring yourself all the way down. Take your feet as wide as your mat, flat on the mat, and bring your inner knees towards one another. Okay, so there's an internal rotation of the thighs. And then just bring your arms up overhead. So you're just trying to get the whole back nice and flat on the floor. And close your eyes. Lungs are open, armpits are open. And then let's take a deep breath in together. Sigh out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. I'm going to do 3 more like that in your own time. Inhale. When you're ready, exhale. And again, a full breath in. And then exhale out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Nice. So again, our intention this week is to create a stable, calm, focused mind. We inhale energy, passion, drive, love, and we exhale everything that doesn't serve us. And you can open your eyes if they're closed. Bring your arms back either side of you next to your hips. Bring your feet to be hip distance apart. And we're just going to move through some easy bridge rolls to stretch out the front line of the body. So we're going to press firmly into our feet. Squeeze into your buttocks a little. Reach your arms up and over and stretch open across the hips, the belly, the thighs. And then as we came up, we'll come down the opposite way. So roll down the spine from top to bottom. Land the hips, land the hands. 2 more like that to the breath. Inhale, roll to stretch open the front body. Oh, so nice. And exhale, roll back down. So you know that feeling when you get out of bed and you take your first stretch and it makes you yawn? I want you to try and feel that as many times as you can through the practice today. Last one here. Press into the feet, lift and stretch. Nice, and bring yourself all the way back down. Slide your hands in kind of just underneath the fleshy part of the buttocks, so you really get all the skin on the back body to touch the mat. Let's bring our knees towards our chest. And then just really simple work in our knee joints. We're just going to extend the legs and then bend them again. We're going to do 9 more like that. So really nice knee therapy. Lara, this might actually feel really good after your session yesterday. And then of course, we get an easy abdominal activation by drawing the abdominal wall back towards the spine so that we can keep all the vertebrae pressing down. 5 more. Everyone deepen your breath. Just nice, simple movement in those knee joints without them being weight bearing. Last one here. Alright, keep the abdominals drawing down, reach your legs up again. If it feels, and I say this a lot, if it feels like your chin is lifting and your upper back is lifting, lift your head and place a cushion in underneath it. Okay, so your legs are up, you can have a gentle bend in the legs, but start to move your ankles in circles. So nice, spread through the toes. Maybe you feel a few little cricks and cracks as you just move those ankles around. Keep the core activated. Press the mid-spine and lower back into the mat. Beautiful. All right, let's bring the heels back to the buttocks. We'll move it to some hip rolls. So squeeze knees to chest, take them away from you. Now you can soften the belly so that the lower back lifts as you take your knees away from you, and we get this little rocking action on the sacrum, on that back part of the pelvis, so that we use the weight of our body, the weight of our bones, and gravity to almost give ourselves a little bit of a massage. Nice. Let's do one full round in this direction. And then pause. And change. Knees away from you. Take deep breaths in here. So you're going to feel the ribs move around. You're going to feel the diaphragm move. Awesome. Let's do 2 more. Nice. And then bring knees to your chest and bring hands to knees. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. So if you find it challenging bringing the inner knees to touch, it's completely fine to have the knees separate here. Okay, so option 1, knees are squeezing in tight together. Option 2, knees are a little bit apart. Let's bring both hands to interlace around the front of your left leg and extend your right leg all the way forward. Point through your right toes and now try and draw your left knee as close towards you as you can and try and move your right foot as far away from you as you can. Fill the lungs. Empty the lungs. Nice. Draw right knee in and switch. As you switch, also change the interlace of the hands. Extend that left leg away from you. Feel for that yawn sensation. And then draw this right knee into chest. My face is relaxed. My shoulders are relaxed. So nice, everyone. And then let's keep the right knee where it is. Draw left knee to chest and find a happy baby. So flex your ankles. You're going to lift up. You're going to reach for the outer blades of your feet. And you're going to try to bring yourself to lie back down. I know this is a tricky one, but remember, the more we practice, the more we find these shapes. If you're really struggling to reach your feet, bring your hands behind the thighs. So it's exactly the same action, but you want the whole spine to be lying down on the floor. We're getting this nice little opening in the inner groins. Let's take 2 more breaths here, in whichever variation you are. All right, awesome. And then release the feet back down to the mat for bridge pose. Again, we're going to do 3 rounds to roll the spine up and down. So press into your feet. Inhale, reach up and over. And exhale, roll down. Inhale, nice full stretch across the belly. And then exhale as you come down, almost like you could press the flat part of the lower back just into the floor a little bit. Last one here. Inhale. And all the way down. Exhale. Okay, let's bring our knees back to our chest again. They don't have to touch. They can be a little separate. Let's interlace this time around the right knee or right shin. Extend your left leg forward. We're going to take a little bit of a twist. So open your right arm to the side, either in like a stop sign shape or a cactus shape, so bent at the elbow, or straight out if you have space. Obviously, you don't have space here for myself right now. Bend your left knee to place the foot on the floor and take your hips a little to the right. Extend your left leg again, and then use your left arm to draw your right knee across. Take it slowly into that twist. And you might feel a nice little kind of pop through the spine. You can look all the way over to the right. We're going to take 5 full breaths here. Relax, breathe, soften. When you have finished your 5 rounds of breath, slowly bring yourself back to center. Let's place both feet down for a moment, ground your sacrum, and then draw both knees back towards the chest. Good job, everyone. Take the second interlace of your fingers around your left knee and extend your right leg forward. Stretch it forward. Nice. Take the left arm out to the side, the same variation that you did on your first side. Bend your right knee. Press into that right foot to take your hips a little to the left. Extend your right leg again, and then you'll use your right arm to guide your left knee across. And then as you do that, you could look all the way to the left. Try keep space from left armpit down towards the left hip. And again, we take 5 full breaths. Full inhales. Full exhales. Keep breathing. And notice that if you've closed your eyes, was it a conscious decision? Or did your eyes close because then when your eyes are closed, you kind of start to move off into either dream world or planning mode or outside of your space. If that happens when you close your eyes, then open your eyes and rather find a spot to focus on in front of you so you can keep yourself fully present. Nice, everyone. Let's come back through to center. Use your feet to readjust and bring knees to the chest one last time. We're going to meet on all fours. So you could either roll to the side and meet us there, or bringing the hands behind the thighs, you're just going to take a few little rocks forward and back on the spine. If you've got any issues in the back, then this is probably not appropriate for you. But otherwise, sometimes quite nice, almost to get a little bit of a massage. Okay, let's rock over our knees, come onto all fours. Taking a nice wide knee child's pose, bring your big toes to touch and separate your knees. You could place a cushion underneath your shins if your ankles are really tight, and you could place a cushion between your buttocks and your knees if you've got quite a big gap between buttocks and knees, if the knee joints are not feeling this pose. Okay, otherwise you'll push yourself back as far as feels comfortable. Reach your hands forward. Elbows off the mat and palms are spread. Breath into the sides of the lungs now and into the back of the lungs. And take one more full round of breath. Nice, and then bring yourself back onto all fours. Knees come back to hip distance. 5 rounds cat-cow. Inhale, lengthen, lift the sit bones. And exhale, round your navel to spine. Keep your shoulders stacked above your wrists. Feel for that yawn sensation. Inhale, back to extension. Lengthen. Inhale, open. And exhale, round and curl. 2 more. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to curl and round. 1 more. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Send the sit bones high. And exhale to curl and round. Nice. Take a neutral spine. Bring your knees just a little closer together And then take your right foot back, tuck your toes under, and send your heel backwards. Squeeze your right thigh muscle. Press into your hands, get a nice stretch in the calf. You can pulse a little bit, or you could just stay if you kind of found that spot. You're like, whoo, I can feel that, my calf is talking to me, I'm going to stay here, I'm going to stretch out into it. Beautiful, release and switch. Left toes under, send the left heel back. Keep your pelvis level, so I'm not kind of opening or doing funny things. I'm nice and level. Again, maybe you take a little bit of movement. Maybe you stay, send that heel way back if you can. Nice. And then bring that knee back, knees hip distance. Tuck both toes under, press your buttocks to your heels. Stay here if that's intense enough. Squeeze your inner ankles towards one another. Or bring yourself all the way up to sit, simply resting your hands on your thighs. Watch the heels want to kind of fall out. Squeeze them in towards one another. Stack the vertebra. If your hands are on the floor, that's fine as well. We're going to take 5 full rounds of breath. Sit in the intensity. If it becomes excruciating, then bring your hands down to the floor. Lift your buttocks a little away from the heels. So the more weight there's in your hands, the less pressure there'll be in the feet. Good work, everyone. Come back, untuck the toes and very lightly just take a few little taps out here. All right. Let's tuck the toes under, lift the knees and walk your hands for a forward fold. So feet are hip distance. I'm going to reach my opposite elbows, tuck my chin and just allow my spine to drip down. And I'm slowly going to take a little sway from side to side. Okay, so you'll just stay there, keep the breath nice and deep. Release your hands, bend your knees, squeeze your buttocks to lower belly in, roll the spine all the way up. Take 5 big loops of the shoulders here. Nice. And then let's reach our arms up. Take a side stretch to your left, so left arm down, right arm up and over. And then back through to center. Switch, right arm down, left arm up and over. And again, both arms up. Bend the knees, move back into that forward fold. Change the way in which you are holding your arms. And then this time you're going to hang upside down. You're not going to sway side to side, but you're going to pedal out the legs one at a time. So bending and stretching. Everyone breathe. Don't hold your breath here. Nice. Make sure you pedal out both an equal amount. And then pause. Look forward, walk your hands forward for a downward dog. Okay, so my downward dog, it's not a plank. I'm not above my shoulders. I'm pressing back. My spine is in a diagonal. And I'm going to lift my sit bones high. Spread through your palms, spread through your fingers. Press a little firmer into your left hand. Start to straighten out your right leg, maybe ground your right heel. Deepen your breath if this is tricky for you. Squeeze right thigh muscle. Nice, and then switch. Press firmer into the right hand, bend right knee. Try and extend that left leg, and maybe you get the heel to the floor as you squeeze left thigh muscle onto the bone. Bend both knees. Look forward and then walk your feet forward between your hands. So you might need to come up onto your fingertips. Anywhere you feel you need to get to the top of your mat, bend your knees, slowly roll the spine all the way up and loop the shoulders. Nice. Interlace the hands in front of your chest. Press your palms away, take a bend in the knees and round through the spine. Come all the way up, neutral spine. Again, a little side stretch to your left. Keep your fingers interlaced. Move over and across. Back through to center, opposite side to your right. Move over and across. Inhale. Exhale. Come all the way up. Split the hands, bring them behind you. If you can remember, take that same interlace. Start to roll the shoulder caps back. Okay, so your elbows might remain bent. You might straighten the arms. You might even move the hands away from the buttocks. Okay, but now you're really opening through the front of the chest. Again, full breath in. Stay in it, relax for your exhale. And release the arms. Second round, hands in front of you. Change your interlace. Flip your palms and round. Tuck your chin. Come up to stand straight, full stretch through the arms, full stretch through the legs, biceps next to ears. And then we're just going to take a little twist to our right. So twist to your right. Looking under your right armpit. Come back to center. And twist to your left. Full stretch in the arms. Look to the left armpit. Come back through to center. Release the hands. Change that interlace again. Roll shoulder caps back. Did I change? Okay, now I've changed. Roll shoulder caps back. Maybe you straighten the arms. Maybe you take the hands away from you. Full breath in. Relax the tension. Stay. Exhale. Full breath in. Stay. Relax the tension. Exhale. One more. Full breath in. Relax any tension. Stay. Exhale. Beautiful. And release the arms. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, and from top to bottom, roll your spine all the way down to the floor. Okay, and once you reach your maximum, pause. Bring your hands to your shins, look forward, take a little halfway lift. And then you're going to bring your hands down. Step your right foot way back for a lunge. We're going to lower our right knee, pat it if you need to for a half split. So getting into our hamstrings a little bit. Walk yourself back so that your right hip is stacked above its knee. And then scooch this left foot forward. Maybe this left knee stays bent, that's fine as well. Relax your left ankle and start to tuck your chin, but keep your spine long. Okay, so from here, you might take yourself to fold a little forward. You might reach your hands forward again. We take 3 full breaths. Relax your ankle and your foot. Let's stay a little longer actually. Let's take a few more breaths here. So stay in it for me. I'm just going to do a little time check for us. Okay. When you look forward, we're going to switch. You're simply going to bring your left foot back. Change your padding as you need. Take your right foot forward. Okay, so take your time. Bring your left knee to stack, left hip to stack above your left knee. Again, relax this right ankle now. Tuck your chin and soften down towards that foot. So getting into this right hamstring. Nice deep breaths. Okay, look up. You're going to slide your right foot back. Kind of bring your left foot underneath you so that you bring yourself to sit down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Sit up on your cushion if you need to. So the kind of like the golden rule is if you're in any seated position and you slouching backwards or your shoulders are past the line of your hips, right? It may just mean your hips are a bit tight. So then you're going to sit up on a cushion so you can really lift up and your sit bones are straight down. Bring hands either to shins as you fold forward, or second variation is around the toes, maybe elbows to the side, maybe forehead to the feet. We'll just stay a breath here. Nice, and then you'll come all the way up. Cross your legs. Notice if that's your habitual cross, change it. So I would love to hear if any of you did any work on your habitual and non-habitual kind of behavior yesterday off the mats. Palms face down, grounding. Close your eyes. We set the intention for a stable, calm and focused mind. And at the same time, we try to find joy. We find joy in as many places as we can in our life. We try to give joy and we also allow ourselves to receive it. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. Lovely as usual. I hope your bodies are feeling good. I know my body's feeling nice and warmed up and ready for my Wednesday. And I kept my socks on the whole practice. Luckily they're really nice to practice in. So remember guys, get your Jeff swag for the race that's coming up, that September race. And yeah, I'm just super proud of everyone who's been getting their flow in. I'd love to hear, I've been getting such cool private messages from a lot of you guys, just, you know, saying how flow has really had an amazing effect. And what's been so cool is that it hasn't just been, oh, my body feels good, or those, you know, physical things, but a lot of it's been deeper than that. A lot of it's been around stress, anxiety, sleep, mindfulness, and the day-to-day things that we do off our mats. And that's the lessons that we really do learn on our mats. The practice is so much bigger than just physical. You guys know that. It's not an exercise, it's a lifestyle. And really that is what we're trying to teach here at Jeff. You know, even like a month like September with a September challenge, we're not trying to say, you know, work your butts off and lose weight, or, you know, run the furthest. You know, those are all personal goals for sure, and those are going to enrich you on a personal level. But mostly we're saying get your health bumped up the priority lists, right? Dedicate time, be disciplined to it. Get your meals planned, do your lymph work, drink your water, do your flow. If you don't want to do HIIT, do LIT. If you don't want to do LIT, do HIIT. do a guided run in the pool. So many options that we're just trying to show you guys that we're all individuals, and especially with the app, especially with this month, you can tailor make a program that suits you and that helps you be the best version of yourself. Best being, to me, the most whole version of yourself, right? Because we all just want to be whole. We want to be whole, we want to be healthy, we want to be happy, and we want to be authentic. And that is really can become very clear to you throughout a month like this, where you're hitting certain targets or goals and others are just not happening. So maybe look at the ones that are not happening for you and look at what is the resistance towards it. Why is it not happening? And try and change that around. That works better for you. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Natalia will repeat tonight before I go and rest. 100%. That's actually quite a nice, slow, easy sequence to do before you go to bed. Such a pleasure, everyone. Kathy, just the ticket after Turkey Die Hard. Good, good, good. I hope you are all breathing and filling those lungs. I hope you're feeling cool, calm, and collected after our sunrise session. Roz, I'm off to look for joy. Absolutely, Roz. Go and find it, guys. It can be in the smallest thing. You can find joy in making a cup of tea. You can find joy in watering a plant. You can find joy in calling a friend that you really enjoy that you haven't spoken to in a while. You can find joy by sitting outside in the sun for 10 minutes and drinking a glass of water. You can find joy by signing up for our September race and donating towards the foundation that helps kids with clubfoot. There are so many ways to find joy in life. And the more we find it for ourselves, the more we are able to give it to others. It is a ripple effect, and we are all deserving of it. Thank you everyone for joining. Rita, baie dankie vir 'n lekker strak. Vir my seer lyf. Ek is baie bly, Rita. Ek's bly dat dit goed gevoel vir jou. Bietjie lekker uitgestrek. Doen hom sommer weer vandag as jy hom nodig het. Aiden needed after my session with Coach Ryan yesterday. Aiden, that looked amazing. That looked like so much fun. I'm sure that you needed it. I was like, whew, that looks a bit scary for me. I don't know if I would get involved there. So well done. Such a pleasure, everyone. Lorraine, I'm getting ready to do a 54-kilometer charity cycle ride. Lorraine, that's really far. That's really far. Neil and I, my partner and I, actually have bikes. And we've done a few. I think the furthest I've done is 18 kilometers. But we really want to get back into it. It's just been impossible here between the wind and the rain. So I might be joining you on a cycle one day, Lorraine. Who knows? I would surprise myself if I do. Nicola Rish, love your advice. My health is my number one priority now. After burning myself out, these stretches help a great deal. Absolutely, Nicole. 100%. If we don't look after ourselves, we are unable to look after others. Your body is your first home. So as you would clean a home, repair a home, make a home pretty, make a home feel great, make it smell great, make it look great, you know, the same we should do with our bodies, right? A home is also functional. It keeps us warm, it keeps us safe, it offers us a place to eat, etc., etc. So our bodies need to be functional as well. So well done for that, Nicole, and really bumping up your health in your priority lists. Mel, I'm glad your calves are feeling better. I popped that in the sequence for you. And I'm so glad that you are grounded and calm. Big hugs, small, big hugs. Leslie, you sound so cute with your Afrikaans. Ja, Leslie, ek kom van Bredasdorp af. Ek's eintlik 'n plaasmeisie. I'm actually a farm girl. So lovely to have you all here. Simone Fishley, going to post a pic in together. My kittens climb on my back. Oh my word. I actually asked Neil the other day if we can't adopt a second cat. I'm like dying for a kitten, guys, because I'm not ready for a baby yet. So a kitten might have to do. All right, guys. I need to hop off. Otherwise, I'll chat forever. But I'll get back to your comments here. I see a few here. Yeah, I see a few comments here. I will get back to you guys, I promise. But I'm going to hop off. Thank you so much for joining. Have a beautiful day further. Rock your Wednesday. Get your dots. Sign up for September. Get your Jeff swag for the race on the 19th. And I will see you guys all tomorrow, same time, same place. Sunrise stretches, 7 a.m. Lots of love.